What up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there today? It is Tuesday night. I hope everybody's having a good time. It's been a crazy week. All kinds of stuff going on today. Man, you got Trump just kind of wilding out, man. Fucking doubling down, doing stuff like I don't know. What are y'all thoughts on the 600K? Now, again, 600K going to colleges. And he said, I was going to say community colleges, no, going to actual colleges, talking about how that the college system will crumble if they do not do this. Now, we've all seen the CCP loves to spy and send a bunch of people. And yeah, man, I just don't understand the whole theory behind this that we need a bunch of Chinese students, we need a bunch of Indians, H1B visas coming in, taking a bunch of American jobs, taking a bunch of American positions in the schools. Um, how is this America first? I really want to know. I'm very curious to know how this is going to be an American first kind of thing. Um, Not a big fan of it. A lot of other things going on. A bunch more black fatigue going on. And one of the things I really wanted to talk about was the Raja, the son of Rampage. And I've seen a lot of people posting about it, kind of making excuses for Raja, talking about like, oh well, the other guy had it coming because what he did. And I just want to say, um, when you start backing up this man, you show your true colors. Like if you're black and you're backing him up, a lot of it I just will assume, and I'm not 100%, but a lot of it is gonna be just tribalism because you gotta back up your black fellow man, right? You got to, no matter what. Just like Carmelo Anthony. Now I know all this stuff hasn't came out, but the thing is, for me, I'm not gonna jump on any wagon like, oh, Carmelo Anthony's guilty. Carmelo Anthony's not guilty. From what I see, I mean, they went ahead with the arrest, so I'm assuming there's something there. There has to be. I'm just gonna come out with that. Um, and we have seen the just escalation of violence coming from a lot of black people to white people. You've seen a lot of videos, and I know they'll pop out like one or two white guys. But then I'm not saying that's all black people. I'm not gonna go Nick Fuentes route. I don't know about y'all got to hear his rant the other day, and I'm not one of those people. So don't get it twisted at all. I'm not at all one of those people. What he was talking about, some of it I like. Okay, I get what you're saying, but a lot of it, like, oh, like you know how many people wish y'all were just gone, and you know how crazy it'd be. I don't agree with that, but I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. We have seen, I don't know if y'all saw where the girl that said the n-word to the little boy, she's getting arrested, and I think that is terrible. Trump talking about the flag, of you burning the flag, that could, you could be arrested. That's also terrible. That's just as equally terrible. I did see Alex Jones talk about it and kind of explain it is during like a burn ban, so it's not really what everybody thinks. It's not like straight up, oh hey, you're gonna get arrested for doing this thing, which is burning the flag. That it's actually like a burn ban. So I'm very interested to see if that is correct. But yeah, I really need to read through it. I know he said he read through it, so I'll trust him because he's usually right on these things. I will say this: if it is just a burning the flag situation and you're gonna go to jail for 1 year, I think it was. Yeah, that's against the Constitution, and that should not stand. And I am not a fan of people burning the flag before I already get. I hate when oh, you're one of those flag burners. No, I'm fucking not, dude, at all. I think those people are idiots, 100%. Now, if you ask me, yeah, a bunch of idiots. Now, does America do stuff that I don't agree with? Of course. But there's no way I'm gonna sit here and say you should go to jail for a year for burning the flag. Now, again, I will reiterate this. I think you're a fucking idiot when you do it, but you should be able to do it because that's in the Constitution. That's freedom of speech. That's your freedom of expression, right? If you feel you want to burn the American flag, then go ahead. But to the rest of us, you look like a bunch of idiots. And it's usually a bunch of these stupid fucking purple hair, white woke idiots, communist scum that are doing this. Like, and I get it. Why don't you arrest them for shit they're actually doing that's illegal? I mean, there's so much there. Look at how much look at how much shit they've done the last like since 2016, the last 9 years. Not a secret. It's not a secret. But yeah, man, I saw this video of these little kids acting all ghetto and gangster, and the mom just endorsing it. Ah, man, there's so much stupid shit going on, and we're gonna go through some of it. This is JP. We are Samurai Blitz. Usually, we just talk a lot of shit, just have fun. But when I'm by myself, we usually talk about politics or just things going on in the world. I don't know if y'all also saw in Colorado, you can be arrested for misgendering. Oh no, the fucking misgendering! You're gonna go to jail now. Are you serious? This is so stupid. Um, Now there has to be somebody to step up and start to do something about this. I saw in England the other day, some guy said, "I love bacon," and got arrested. Is that the route we want to take? Are we gonna like stand up for freedom of speech, or are we just gonna shit all over it like the way we've been doing? I just don't see how we can go on this way. Um, what is the answer? America just needs a divorce. I mean, what is it? What is it? I'm very curious to know. So let's go ahead and check some of this shit out. Let's check it out. I know Matt Walsh has been going in on the whole situation, talking about he's for it, and I understand what he's trying to say. He actually said he's for the burn ban of the American flag because you cannot burn the LGBT flag. So if you can't burn that, then you can't burn this, and that makes sense. I know what he's trying to say, but he's basically saying fuck your fake outrage. I'm gonna jump on board with this because you do the same shit. You ban people from burning the trans flag, which is 100% true. 100% true. They'll just say it's a hate crime. Well, that was a hate crime. You burn out on a pride flag on the street. Hate crime. Anything you do, LGBTQ, WXYZ, LMNOP, all that shit. The fucking alphabet people, all that shit, and you can't do nothing towards these people because it automatically goes to hate crime. I don't know if y'all saw, but here in San Antonio, they had the John Redcorn. He got shot. Turned out he was a scumbag meth head. And right away, hate crime, hate crime. It's what are they going to do about gays? What's the city going to do about gays? No, 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 gays, gays, gays. Oh my God, can somebody just be an asshole that's gay and got shot? I guess is that unheard of? Y'all make it sound like, oh my God, that never happens. So as you see here, Matt Walsh, since I was just talking about, wow, I changed my mind on an issue over the course of 6 years. You got me, James. Huge scandal here. Yeah, he's just going in on the whole situation, which I understand where he's coming from. I don't agree with it, but I understand where he's coming from. So this is it right here. Breaking Shiloh Hendricks, the woman that called the little boy the N word, charged for the viral video of her saying a slur. She's now facing jail. Now that I have a problem with. Then let's go ahead and watch this video.
Did you call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger, nigger.
All right, that's what you say.
That's what digging into people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumb
That
idiot.
little kid, you call him a nigger? The little child?
What he acts like one is gonna.
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
Fuck off.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you. Did you call him a nigger, the child?
What the fuck you talking
Did you call the child a
Okay,
nigger?
so let's go ahead and dissect this a little bit. Now, is she a fucking idiot? Yes. You don't call like why are you going after children? I get it, and I've been there. I have kids. I've actually seen this. And not that I get her saying that word to a child, but I get when you get kind of mad because you'll take your kids out. I've done this many times. I'll take my kids out. We'll go have fun at the splash pad, and they're hanging out. They're having a good time. By the time I know it, some fucking asshole little kid, and I never thought to say a racial slur to a child, just because I'm a grown up. I don't know. I don't know. She needs to grow the fuck up. And I don't like this woman. I don't like a lot of people spending the money. Spending the money. Like I'm talking about stupid. I don't like a lot of people spending money on this woman. I think it's really just setting things back, and You're just creating more problems than solutions, and I don't agree with it. Now she is a dipshit, as 100%. But I understand the anger of that when kids start going through your kids' shit because their parents do not fucking bring anything to the park or not bring anything to a splash pad or any other kind of place that you're at, and they start going through your kids' toys and taking them and walking away. And then the parents just, what is the parent doing? What's the parent doing? This, looking at the phone, blah 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 blah. Oh, hey, give it back to him. Oh, okay. And then you have to be like the bigger person and be like, oh, it's okay. He can play with it. He can play with it. No, we're tired of doing that shit. Why don't you fucking step in and tell your kid to stop fucking with other people's shit? How about that? Now I don't know 100% what if that was the case in this whole situation before y'all started tagging me. I remember I heard a little bit about it, and then I just thought it was really dumb because it's a grown woman acting like a child and doing the really. That's the that's the woman y'all want to be your hero. Um, and yeah, I think it was stupid, and she got a lot of money off of it. But should she go to jail? No, she should not go to jail. There's no reason for her to go to jail. There's no such thing as hate speech to me. I don't think that was hate speech at all. I think she's a fucking a piece of shit, but that's not hate speech. Now, you saying, "Hey, everybody, I want a bunch of people to go find this little boy and kick his." Then we're talking. Then you're talking about a threat. Now we're talking about some crimes here, and that's what y'all did to her. Basically, y'all wanted to kill this bitch. Y'all were trying to go crazy on her, and that's where I disagree. Now, if you want to cancel her, I mean, yeah, go for it. I mean, I think it's I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If I had a fucking business, I wouldn't want that lady working for me. So you wouldn't even have to cancel her. I would just be like, hey, you know what? I don't like the way you conducted yourself. You're putting me in a tight situation. I think you're just not a good person, to be quite frankly. And I think you need to go. I think we need to part ways. I don't need that controversy in my business or in my family or anything like that. And then just like she's not a good person, but she should not be arrested for that shit. Just like the guy that said, I like ham. I mean, I like bacon. That's fucking, come on, can we laugh at that? I like bacon. That's hilarious. So yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And this is the next thing I really wanted to talk about. Um, again, just because I say I don't agree with it, a lot of people, man, y'all need to get out of y'all's feelings sometimes. A lot of people just go straight into the weeds and start. Oh my God! So you're saying she's like she was okay calling a little boy an N word? No, no. And then the other half, oh my God, you're saying that that she should be arrested? No, I just explained myself thoroughly. Hopefully you understood. I don't like it. Now this video went viral. I believe it was Monday or Sunday, and I remember just thinking, watching this shit, what the fuck is going on with this culture? This it's I know people are gonna say it's black culture. It's predominantly in the black culture, don't get me wrong, but it's just hood culture. You could go see Mexicans and they're doing the same thing. You could see white trash people doing the same thing. I've seen it. I've seen it myself, to be honest. Like, oh, flick them off over there, and they're just, they're just doing the exact same thing. It's the ghetto culture, and a lot of it, being online and everything. You see a lot of black people recording it and kind of promoting it, and this is where I have a problem. Like, we can't succeed. We're oppressed. The white man. It's you. It's yourself. It's you holding yourselves down. Look at this shit and tell me these poor kids have no chance, man. I feel bad. When I watched this, all I felt was sad for those kids. I was like, poor kids, man. Poor kids. Like, they have no chance. I mean, their mother's just setting them up for a total failure prison. I mean, it's it's just so dumb. Why would you do this? Why would you think this is a good idea? Like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have my kids acting all ghetto and fucking flicking people off, and I'm gonna be like promoting it and thinking this is cool. Like, oh, dude, let's go ahead and watch this. And look at the mom. The mom's over there all happy, like, yeah, that's my kids. That's my kids. I don't know they daddy, but that's my kids. And she shakes her ass too, like, look at my kids and look at her fat ass. God, I would be so ashamed if my mom looked like that. either drunk some shit or what, because she's too into the music. And then, of course, they all love it, and they're all like, yeah, look at that shit funny. That shit funny. It's what are y'all doing? What is this? This is terrible for your culture. There's nothing that's positive gonna come out of shit like this. Telling your kids to do things like this, other than going to jail. Right? That's the future for these kids. I just saw this thing the other day too. Dad's telling his son not to be afraid of teachers, and just shitty advice. And the problem is a lot of the dads ain't around, and that's a big thing in the black community. Huge, humongous. I mean, that's something, the mom's over there thinking she's mom and dad, and she's not. Like she never will be. And I feel bad for the kids in the situation. They have no father figure. I know I've met a lot of kids that just looking for some kind of father figure to kind of guide them, advise them, and just listen to them and kind of put them in check. A lot of kids, they want discipline. Even though you don't think so, they want discipline. They like it. They know, okay, this person cares about me because they're not letting me do whatever the fuck I want. And when you have this shit, you're letting them do whatever the fuck they want. And then you wonder, wow, all these kids end up going astray, starting robbing people, having guns, and getting shot by the cops, killed by the cops, arrested by the cops. All these things are factors of that right there. That the culture of just embracing depravity and just immoral, no values, not having this any structure at home, having this kind of the music over there. They're like, what are they? These kids have to be like 4 or 5 years old, maybe a little older, and they're listening to this ghetto ass music about hoes fucking getting banged out and guns and drugs, and I don't give a fuck. I'll kill somebody, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't know what went wrong with these kids. Oh, really? You don't know what went wrong, huh? You don't know. You're unaware of what went wrong with these kids when you see some shit like this, and who raised they kids like this? That's funny from Luke. It's true. Like, who's raising these kids to become like this? That's gonna what positive is gonna come out of her doing that? Like, I really want to know. But yeah, I really wanted to look into this one now. This is Trump right here, and I totally disagree. I want to know what y'all want to know.
As you know, we're
I want to know what y'all think about this. We all know all these Chinese people are coming in to spy on us. We all know they're working for the CCP. The CCP is telling them, yeah, if you come into America, get as much stuff as you can, report to us. And then this guy just comes out, and before everybody starts, oh, you're just a Trump hater. No, I'm not. I actually voted for the guy 3 fucking times, to be honest. And part of the Hispanic vote that went for Trump. And since 2016, since the get go, and I do believe in him. I think he's handled the Epstein shit terrible. I think he's handled a lot of things terrible. I think the H-1B, like I said before, we need to stop that shit. It's a scam. The India's just playing us for fools, and we need to do many things. I know Elon Musk fought for that, and he's I'll fight to the death. Well, fuck it, let him fight. What's he gonna do? He ain't even American. I like Elon Musk. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's great, but I liked what he did at least to get some Republicans in the office and get rid of the fucking commies that were coming in from the left. But still, that doesn't mean we just follow him blindly. And I don't follow anyone blindly at all. So yeah, Trump doing this, I'm gonna call it out for what I see. Yeah, you're bringing in 600K of people that do not share our values and to answer to a higher power for them, which is the CCP, and we're bringing them into colleges where what they're gonna fucking bring their communist bullshit with them. They're gonna have a they're gonna bring their intersexuality nonsense, their DEI nonsense, like all the color revolution that they had over there. They're bringing it back over here, and that's what we've seen. We've seen all the problems in colleges, and they're already indoctrinated. Sorry, everywhere. Like we see all the stupid shit that they're doing in colleges, and then we're gonna bring in more. Like what? When did America first just go off the rails? We've been seeing it for a while, and I don't know. I just can't say I have full trust in the America First right now. We're the one at the wheel. Like America First, I know people are still America First, and I am too. But this is getting ridiculous, and something needs to be said. Like people need to speak up, and hopefully he'll listen. Because let's go ahead and check what he has to say.
President Xi would like me to come to China. It's a very important relationship. As you know, we're taking a lot of money in from China because of the tariffs and the different things, and it's a very important relationship. We're going to get along good with China. I hear so many stories about we're not going to allow their students. We're going to allow their students to come in.
Why?
We're going to allow. It's very important. 600,000 students. It's very important. But we're going to get along with China. But it's a different relationship that we have now with China. It's a much better relationship economically than it was before. With Biden, when he allowed that, I mean, they just took him to the cleaners. You know,
Okay, so if you know they did that to Biden, and they have no, like, they're just untrustworthy people. I mean, they are communist. Why are we just bending over backwards to please them in any way? Especially what they did with COVID, spreading it, fucking shutting down the entire world, bringing us to just economic catastrophes. And on top of that, fucking, what is it? Over 60% of mom and pops and small businesses went to shit and just never will never be back now. The biggest transfer of wealth ever in the history of mankind. I don't agree with that. I think Trump needs to reverse course, and I think a lot of people need to talk about this situation and kind of call him out for what it is. I just don't understand where he thought that was a good plan, and we need to definitely think about all the things going on and really stop everything from going to shit. I know they were talking about the farmland being owned by China. When is that going to happen? When are we going to start taking our land back, especially near military bases? I know Trump's talked about it, and I'm not blaming him because I know he's only been in office for a while. But I just stopped hearing about it. Are we still on that? Are we still doing that? I hope so. I really hope so. And they need to get on it. I did see this as well. I don't know how old this video is, but it just shows again, like, what the fuck is this? Look at this shit. Now, innocent or inappropriate? What do you mean? How? Why would you even ask that question? That is so inappropriate, very inappropriate. And whoever's letting them do this shit, y'all need to fucking be in jail, man. Speaking of people going to jail, that is insane that you're allowing this. You're allowing your kids to do some shit like that and think it's funny. Or seeing that, like, if I saw that, I would be disgusted. Like, who are their fucking parents? Now, I wouldn't tell somebody how to parent because I already know how that's gonna end up, and I already know either I'm gonna get in a fight or a shootout, and I ain't trying to do either of those things for a bunch of kids that have no hope, anyways, because they're gonna go right back home to their parents where they allow this shit to happen. But it is it's just disgusting the way they're letting kids just run wild like that and do just very fucking inappropriate things and talk about, and then people have the nerve to ask, is this inappropriate or innocent? Grinding on a fucking table, little kids? No, that's inappropriate as fuck. What are you talking about? Why are we even having this discussion? Why is this a question that you put on the video? This is terrible. And I think these people are terrible. They're definitely in a fight between good and evil, and I'm not saying about this ain't a race thing. This is just good and evil in general. You see all the way, like the way the LGBTQ and all that shit is going, and it's just become a shit show. Now one of the ones I saw the other day, the NYC skater hits. So I saw this the other day, and it really bothered me because you see, like, right after it happens, and we're gonna watch it and then you'll see it for yourself. But it's just so disturbing, and it gives you insight. Like, are the police really there for you? Especially if you live in a blue city, a big blue city like New York, LA. I mean, they embolden criminals and they demonize law-abiding citizens, and that's just the name of the game now. You're gonna embolden the criminals. You're gonna demonize the people following the law. And if you protect yourself, oh hell nah! If you protect yourself, You're going down. You're gonna be the criminal. They're gonna look at you like you're the one. We all saw what happened when he choked out that one fucking Michael Jackson impersonator. I forgot their names. Jeez, I'm surprised I forgot the names. I used to know them pretty well. Um, we all saw what happened with that. They ended up, man, they made him look like the racist marine that just came out looking to choke a motherfucker. He was just looking for a black man. I could just imagine. It reminds me of the Simpsons where they make everything sound all demonic and terrible with the voice and the background noise. And it's like, yeah, he was just there looking at a subway, looking for a black man to choke, and he found him. He got him. I wish I had that music behind me. And there he did. He fucking choked him out. No, this motherfucker was protecting a bunch of people that were being harassed and terrorized by this psycho that was off his meds or never even had his meds. And then all of a sudden his family wants to pretend like, oh, we love him. We love him. He was a piece of shit. And now, did he deserve to die? No, but I mean, unfortunately, you put yourself in a situation where somebody might hurt you to the point where you're gonna die, and that's what happened. Unfortunately, once you start harassing and terrorizing people, and to the point where people think if I don't stop the threat, then people are gonna get hurt. Then that's on you. You can't blame nobody for that shit. That's on you. This is all on you, buddy. So let's go ahead and watch this, and I want you to notice the very end of it.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family.
As you can see, he pulls out something,
Millions of free child-based holidays available.
and he has a knife right there. So scumbag for no reason. This guy looks like he's minding his own business.
With 22.
Boom!
Oh!
One more time. One more time. Hey, look, this guy, he doesn't leave me alone. Hey, you know what? Boom!
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh! Oh! 22. Oh! Oh!
I'm sorry. I love it. Yes, he's a piece of shit, and he deserves every little bit of that lick that you gave him.
Oh! But now, with Jet2 holidays.
And look at the cop pops out of nowhere. So he was there. He saw the whole situation. You see people, and they're gonna back up this guy because everybody's tired of this shit. Now everybody's tired of these people doing terrible things on the subway. I mean, they even had one guy that where was he? He ended up banging some dead body in a subway. Like, wow, where? How bad does it have to be where you're like, hey man, look at there's a dead body over there, and this dude's just fucking going to town on it. And what is this? Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy shit? So I had to burp there. But they're just like literally doing the worst things on the trains in New York and every other liberal city. And then this cop decides, I'm going to go after the guy that was being harassed by the other guy with the knife.
Officer, he got a knife. He
Yes,
got a
sir.
knife.
And that's it right there. He finally goes, but it took a group of people to say, officer, he has a knife. Officer, he has a knife. And it shouldn't take that. I'm sure the cop saw it because all of a sudden he goes out from the corner and he already knows what's going on, goes straight after that guy. You're telling me he wasn't there watching the whole thing? The cops are not going to back you up, especially if you're in a liberal city. The cops will not back you up. Before we finish, we're going to talk about the Raja and we're going to look at it. And the one thing I want to say is it's just crazy how people are defending this man. Oh yeah, I did see. I don't know if y'all saw this, but people are pretty happy.
Outside in Washington, D.C. I don't even got a little on my shoulder no more. I'm walking around with this shit. Ain't had none of this shit. I'm walking blocks with this motherfucker. Listen, jump on me if you want. I'm gonna scream. They're gonna be here in 33 seconds. As soon as you come out, get that shit up. Ah! They gonna help the shit out of me. Y'all niggas jump on me all I want. Good God Almighty, boy. I got some motherfucking help. Some backup. For real, you jump out, I'm gonna blow your ass. Look, they right here. Look. They outside, though. Good God Almighty. I just sure they gonna help me.
Now, I do want to say that is really, I think that's great, man. I like that. I think it's fantastic that these people are being able to walk out in the streets now at night, feel safe. And if you really cared about the black community, you would clean this shit up. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Let's get real here. You don't care about the black community, you white liberal pieces of shit. It's only white liberals protesting this and black liberals that are like that don't probably live there, or if they do, they're secretly praising this shit behind closed doors. It's a bunch of just thugs out there causing just chaos and destruction and terrorizing their community. And now people feel safe. There hasn't been a murder where it's been like 10 days, I think, or something like that. And that's great. And that's me saying, because I care about all American citizens, not just one group. I care about black people. Let's do better. Let's clean up your streets. You got to do your part too. You actually have to call out all the nonsense when you see it, and then let's do this. And it's a brighter future for everybody, but they don't want you there because the Democrat Party thrives on you being pissed off, you being a victim, you fucking being in these situations where you got to fight for your life. And what do they say? It's the white man. They put you in the ghettos, white flight. They all left, and now your neighborhoods are shit. And then, oh look, we're gonna let you steal. And then, oh my god, I can't believe Walmart and Kmart's and Targets and CVS's are all leaving your neighborhoods. They're racist. They're not racist. They're just trying to get. They're tired of getting jacked. What are you talking about? So I love that. I've seen a lot of videos of some of the what is National Guard helping ladies down the stairs. I've seen some of them cleaning up, and of course it's race baiting. So this is the Wu Tang for the Children, and I just saw it earlier. Um, they always have to race bait every little thing, and of course they're like, "Oh my god, they got people cleaning up. They got people cleaning up. What a disgrace to the fucking military!" And it's so moronic. There we go. So they're making a big deal out of this, cleaning up the city. Why not? Let's make it look pretty. This is our capital. So they just show them basically cleaning up the city, and of course they have to fucking. Trump has now the National Guard picking up garbage in DC. Like that's a fucking like that's a cut down. And it says quite literally cleaning up the city. We have children stepping on disregarded needles. Yeah, well, what? Yes, because the National Guard is trained to deploy to a city and pick up trash. This is not what the guy I worked for. Because what? It's an orange bag and it stinks. I don't understand why people are that pissed off. Are you mega morons really that dumb not to understand the meme? What's happening right now? Socialized healthcare, socialized chip manufacture. I don't see the I don't really see how they own the conservatives with that. Yeah, he has some he had, like the crimes down, so he has some of them doing something nice, picking up trash, actually making the city look good, making us look good. Because like Trump said before, if your front door is dirty, the rest no, you shouldn't probably go in that restaurant because the rest of the restaurant's gonna be dirty too. If your capital is dirty and your capital is crime ridden and your hobos everywhere, drugs everywhere, then the rest of your country is going to look just like that. It's a representation of the rest of your country. And we need to fucking, it's time we need to make it look nice and make it look pretty and make people want to come visit. People will want to visit more if it looks nice, if it's no, if they feel safe. And it's blows my mind. It just blows my mind that people would just think this is a bad thing. I really, really don't understand that. But the last thing I wanted to do was the Raja. So everybody's seen this video and it's terrifying. So while y'all were stalling and arresting Raja Jackson, all of the evidence is posted up on social media. Premeditated attempt murder, in my opinion. I totally agree. And I see a bunch of people. Look at this shit. Uh, now I can't find a video. Here we go. Oh, that's a short one. But let's go ahead and watch this video. And you could see like the guy kind of in on it. He kind of jumps to let him body slam him. And this is where I got a problem. All the people backing up Raja, y'all are fucking idiots. Y'all are idiots. And you see a lot of white people trying to get like those black brownie points. Oh, I'm Team Raja. I saw what happened. You're an idiot, bro. Now, all I saw was a piece of shit that had no self control, that just almost murdered a man. On If it wasn't for these other wrestlers to come get him, he would have killed him. He wasn't gonna stop. You could see he wasn't gonna stop. He was gonna beat him to a bloody pulp. That is terrifying. That man belongs in jail. That man's a threat to everyone around him. He's a menace to society, and there's no explanation that can. There's no excuse that could justify that kind of behavior, to lose total self control over the situation and want to beat a man to death for something so minor as in. And before y'all even get me, I know he smashed a can. It was a fake can he smashed on him, and he even told him when you watch the later videos, he's all, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I thought you were a wrestler. You know, we're always in character." So that alone should have been enough. If somebody did that to me, I'd be pissed off too. Like, what the fuck? And then if they told me, "Oh shit, oh you're not a wrestler," like, "Oh man, I thought because you were with us, I thought you were a wrestler." You know, we always say, "Okay, cool, man. I didn't know that." Okay, it's over. That would have been it. I thought I would think that would suffice, right, for a normal human being, but this guy is not a normal human being, as we saw. And this is what the end result was. So you can see it kind of, I'm thinking it was kind of like a friendly thing. So they knew about it. Cause you see right here, he kind of knows what's going on. If he did not know what the hell was going on, he'd probably be elbowing him or doing something, cause look at this thing at this point. So I feel like he kind of had an idea. There was a whole situation that he's like, "Hey, Roger's gonna come in and body slam you and all that." I think that was the initial thing that was supposed to happen, and then this is where things go way out of control. Okay, that is a fucking terrible person right there. There's no way you can justify that behavior right there. This man has been knocked out since you first slammed him, hit his head against the fucking mat right there, totally knocked out, and then you start wailing on him like that. You're a coward. You're a scumbag. There's nothing. I know one of the, I forgot who it was, but he was saying, what's sad, because I'm friends with Rampage Jackson. I'm friends with Raja, and what's sad is, like, his career is over because he ruined it in that little time, and I can't justify what he did, which I give him props for that. He's saying it, but he's saying his career is gonna be over. This guy wakes up, and I know they said he was awake, but then I'm hearing other stories that he's not awake. So I don't know what the deal is. I thought I should talk about it because I just been seeing the stupidity of people backing this man up. And yeah, he says if this man wakes up and decides to press charges, so I'm assuming he said this a couple days ago, his life is over. He's gonna have a felony of aggravated assault and attempted murder, and he should. Even it shouldn't even take that, because that's not the way it works. The DA or whoever the prosecutor needs to go ahead and look at this and say this is a fucking crime. This is a felony. He almost killed this man. But my problem is the people backing him up. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? This was your kid on the fucking mat, and somebody went at him like that over a misunderstanding. You would want the chair for that man. This guy is a veteran. He's doing this, and he was doing this because he has PTSD. This is the way he kind of got over his PTSD, and now he has to go through all this shit because some idiot couldn't handle himself, and he's trying to impress a group of people to be like, "I ain't no bitch, I ain't no bitch," because that's the culture you bred, right? That you're hard and you gotta be a thug. You can't let nobody fuck. They ain't nobody fuck with me. I ain't no bitch. Now you're gonna be somebody's bitch for sure in prison. I hope, and I really hope so. You deserve it. Look at what you did. Like, you gotta have some self control. That's what. That's the difference between us and animals. And you went full on. Try to kill this man, and then we're gonna see it. It keeps going. Look at this.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
And still, after all this, where people are holding him, he's still like, "Oh yeah, I want to keep going at him." What was his intention? What was his intention? His intention was to inflict maximum pain or end this man's life. That's all. There's two things. That's it. And both of those are terrible. Both of those end with bad results, and they're gonna end with him in prison. And I hope he I hope he goes to prison for this shit. Yeah. So that is the situation, right? I've seen pro wrestling throughout my whole life, and this is one of the worst things I've seen. I agree, man. I think everything about that was terrible. This is the wrestler who stopped Raja and had a message for him. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say. I have not seen this one.
You prick. And then when we're in the ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye after we're breaking it up, you fucking loser. That's why you got fucking headbutt. That's why I fucking punch you and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want...
I can feel the anger, man. Especially if that's your friend and he did your friend dirty like that. I can feel that. And you are a low life for doing some shit like that, especially after they were stopping you. What were you thinking? Oh, I'm gonna just keep punching this man until I can't punch no more, until he's dead. He was already limp. Like, I don't.
Cloud, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight, not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So, do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him
if you didn't stop.
He definitely would have killed him. Let's not pretend. Like I said, he was trying to inflict as much pain as possible, and he was trying to end that man's life. Like that's what he was trying to do. And he's lucky that there was some brave man like this one to fucking actually stop him.
Right.
I promise you he would have killed him. He would have killed me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watched the stream when he's walking away. I'm tired of people fucking with me. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got a problem with the world and the people around you, change the people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy. Get some help. Don't take it out on everybody else. And then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever live, your father. Use his clout. Use his knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't train like that? You're a fucking bully. You're a bitch. Fuck you.
I like this. Somebody that was there. So this is the wrestler that stopped them. I'm assuming I want to see. Is this him then? Yeah, that's him then right there. That's the one. Let's see what he's talking about with the leg lock. Okay, so that is him. So that definitely is him with the hairstyle, and I like that he's saying that. A lot of people are really pissed, and they should, and rightfully so. Who's this?
You run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, don't tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
Okay, so that's the guy. That one too. What a scumbag. That is the man that supposedly kind of prompted that up. So after Raja and made up, after an apology, this guy, AJ Mana, goes to Raja and tells him to give a receipt, which means the payback for the beer, the work. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. So they were this and expose this piece of shit. Now that dude's a piece of shit too, and I think they should expose him too. But that does not give a fucking grown man a pass for almost killing a man. How is that like? Oh, where somebody told him to give a receipt. So if somebody told me, hey man, you know that guy that kind of did that and accidentally and thought you were a wrestler and apologized to you like wholeheartedly. Yeah, I think you should fucking pay him back. I'd have been like, for what, man? He apologized. Now that just tells me you're a coward and you don't have a mind of your own. You're an idiot on top of you being a piece of shit. And I saw I don't know, I didn't get to see it all, but my bad. Hold on. Is this real? I see holes in Raja's brain. Hold on.
Hey man, dog gotta go to prison. I usually don't like to involve myself in other.
Oh, that's just somebody you're talking about. I was like, what? But Yeah, no accountability. Watch as his father address the situation in live stream. Let's go and see this.
I know he's watching this shit.
And you ruined it.
That wasn't my fucking fault.
Well,
The goddamn cameraman's fault. I know he's watching this shit. If you watching this shit, nigga, how could you? How fucking could you? That's what I expected, though. It's all good. We gonna fucking figure this shit out.
What is he talking about there? Rampage addressed the situation live stream where Raja, rather than apologize, blamed the cameraman for continuing to film. This is his way of getting around it. It's your fault, you fucking cameraman. You kept fucking filming this shit. You kept filming me commit a felony, almost killed a man. It's your fault. Oh my god, this guy's such a scumbag. I'm sorry, bro, but I did see Rampage say some shit. He was actually backing up his son, and I get and I get that too, man. I'm not gonna lie. Rampage backs up son. I get that too, man. That would be hard, and I don't blame him for. And this is the situation where everybody's talking.
Hey, I think that's what.
So it's a fake can.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? I don't play that shit, bro. Nah, I will fuck him up.
Okay, so that's the guy. That's why he was saying paying this.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
Okay, so it doesn't show the apology. They're not showing the apology. I had saw Rampage. Oh, this is it right here.
Hey, it's gonna all work out.
Fucking seal that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out. Yeah, hello. I appreciate it.
I didn't know.
I get it.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your back, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying? We're always working.
Okay, and I will say this: that was a stupid move on the guy's to do that. I ain't gonna lie. Did not want to be on the stream after. That was a dumb move on his part. I really want to see the one where he's talking. Oh, this is it right here. I think. Now, defend his son. Yeah, so I really will say for that guy Stu. Unfortunately, that was a dumb move. Yeah, learn who's actually fighting. Know who's like in on it. That was probably not the smartest thing to do. I did see he apologized. Like he kind of when he hit him with the head and Raja just looking at him like, hey, I don't play that shit. He's still kind of staring at him all hard. I don't know if he thought, hey, are we still in character? Either way, know who you're doing that to because a lot of people will fucking snap. So that's one thing I will say. Yeah, but that's still not even at all defense for Raja one bit. So let's go ahead and see what Jackson has to say about this.
he went to a pro wrestling event with his coach. Those pro wrestlers, they be just as crazy as MMA guys, right? The pro wrestling guy don't know my son, and he hit him over the head with like a can or a beer can or a bottle or something. And my son didn't know it didn't know it was coming. Didn't know, they didn't tell my son. And he hit my son over the head. I guess he thought my son was a pro wrestler or something. And Roger didn't react, but Roger didn't fight though. He didn't do anything. I told Roger not to get punched, but still hit my son over the head. And then he asked my son, "You ain't gonna sell it?" When you in pro wrestling, when you sell it's like, cause it's fake. MMA, we do real shit. And he said, "You ain't gonna sell it." So when you don't sell it, it make the other pro wrestlers look bad, like weak or something. My son, he don't know nothing about this shit. So this motherfucker that hit my son is stupid. So in order for me not to go to fucking jail, I gotta talk to his coach. Yeah, Roger wasn't aware. Roger didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, but still, he explained it to your son later. Your son's not a child. He's a grown ass man. So let's not beat around the bush. And I agree. Yeah, that was stupid. He doesn't know what's that guy Stu to do something like that. And I'm in no way am I saying Stu deserved what he got. In no way. So don't go at me with that. I'm just saying that was a dumb move, especially if we don't know who this man is. Like, hey, I'm just gonna smash a bottle. And I get where Stu's coming from. He's probably in that world all the time. So for him, it's normal. Hey, yeah, you do this shit. Hey, we're on character. We're on. I mean, we're in character. We're doing this shit. So I get that part of it as well. And it was just a misunderstanding, which a misunderstanding usually ends up with two people explaining their sides. Raja probably saying, "Hey man, I don't do that shit. I don't play." This guy saying, "Hey man, I'm sorry, you're in character. I thought you were a wrestler like me, and I'm in character." And that's all it should be. Grown men should be able to talk that out. And again, I know some people don't talk when you do some shit like that, so I get that. But still, that does not warrant the beating that he got, and then that's not justify uh basically Raja trying to kill him on live on stage and then blame the fucking cameraman because he recorded it.
No, he just thought he was going and talking to those dudes. That's some fucked up ass shit, man.
Definitely the coach needs to
Man,
answer.
look, they my son. They playing with my motherfucking DNA. They playing with my motherfucking name. I'm the only motherfucker that can fuck with my son. Nobody else on this fucking planet better fuck with my motherfucking son. He's safe. He told me he's safe.
Well, you put him in the MMA world, so a lot of people are gonna fuck with your son. I mean, just being honest about that whole situation.
But I saw exactly what happened from that clip. That W the Cow Cocktails was seeing that clip so fast. My motherfucker playing my motherfucking name. They playing my motherfucking DNA. Man, I will go there and I'll fuck up all the motherfucking pro wrestlers over my motherfucking son. All of them. All of them.
Well, then you could share a jail cell with him. Then you fucking idiot. And this is why your son probably doesn't know how to understand the situation where a man apologized and didn't know that your son wasn't meant to be there in that situation because he was around nothing but people that looked like wrestlers and with them. And the coach, and I agree, the coach should have at least kind of warned the guys, hey, by the way, this guy, he's an MMA fighter. He's not wrestling. He's not in character. He doesn't do that kind of shit. Yeah, there's a lot of people to blame here. There's a lot of places to blame. But ultimately, the way he handled himself at the very end says it all. It shows his character. It shows how little morals he has, and how that just total disregard for life that he has, and also just brain injuries. And he should know this since he's an MMA fighter. That you keep hitting an unconscious man, there's so much brain damage, brain bleeds. You could cause so much severe, like life threatening things that'll happen. On top of that, it could be things that are going to continue to happen. He might have brain damage now, from getting beat up like that bad. And you should know that as an MMA fighter, that's one thing you should know: the amount of damage that you're inflicting and how that could just ruin somebody's life. And he didn't care. He just ignored it all.
My son ain't no motherfucking pro wrestler. He don't know how to sell that shit. He don't know how to do none of that shit. We MMA fighters. We get dirty for real. We don't sell shit. We don't give you nothing. We don't give you a damn thing. You gotta get what you earn in my motherfucking sport. We don't pay that motherfucker. We do motherfucker real alphas. We ain't pretending around this motherfucker. And you motherfucker come with my son, y'all gotta go with me first. Come meet me at the motherfucking gym. Don't fuck with my motherfucking bloodline.
Now, I will say, Rampage should have sat that one out for a while. You should have just sat that one out, buddy. You look just terrible. There's nothing good about that look of you doing that shit right there. You could have came at it in a whole different way. Instead, you come at it like an ignorant fuck, talking about I'll fuck everybody up. I'll fucking do this and I'll do that. We real, we real. Now the wrestlers ain't punks either. I know they're not doing real shit the way you think, but they are putting their bodies on the line. They are athletic. They're pure athletes. And they obviously he kind of fucking manhandled your son enough to push him all the way back, and then he got some help. Don't get me wrong, but still, he at least got there. So, Rampage, I just think I think you should have sat that one out, bro. You should have stuck with the original thing that you put, the original message, which you said. What did you? I think it was something like, "Hey, something. I'm gonna have to check on my son's mental health. I hope this man makes a speedy recovery. He's my main concern right now because of what I saw on that video." And of course, he changes it all up because of that one video, that the one before. But then I don't know if he saw where they apologized and made up for it. Then you have the other guy too. Yeah, the coach, and I don't know, the coach was the other guy that's the one that tell him get your receipts, and that's a stupid thing to tell somebody that's pissed off at that point. Hey, go get Gyros, man, go get him. Just terrible situation all in all, and I really think like I don't think that we should accept this, and I think he should go to jail. I think he should be arrested. I think he should be tried, and I think he should be in prison for a while for trying to end someone's life. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And anybody that's backing him up is either just a tribalist and they will just back up anybody that's black, or they're friends of Rampage. And I could understand that. Yeah, and I could understand Rampage wanting to back up his son, but he's just going around about it the wrong way. And I will say for people that are just friends with Rampage, I get it too, man. If that was my friend's kid, I'd be like, fuck, man. I would at least I would admit, like, damn, he fucked up, but I hope he doesn't go to jail. There should be accountability. I mean, other people are self-aware. Like, we know that's wrong. We know that was terrible. We know this man lost total control. This dude would have killed him if nobody else got in the ring. But I still love him. Then that's a message of like, at least, yeah, I get it. Like, there's hope there. I still love this man. I hope it doesn't go like he doesn't. His life ain't ruined over this situation. I have a great night. I'll be here tomorrow about same time, probably around 8:45 till 9:45 around there. Hopefully y'all like, subscribe, share. Please get in the comments. Let me know. I've been seeing finally some our videos been picking up a little bit, so I'm happy for that, and I appreciate any support that we get. So definitely like, share, subscribe, comment. I would love to like have a live chat and kind of address some of the things y'all got to say, and let me know. Yeah, have a good night. Peace.